just want to make sure we're safe. We'll stop plenty of times where you can enjoy the views. Okay? We'll leave in a couple minutes.
All right.
Thank you
เดี๋ยวเดินทางแล้วนะคะ
ข้าวตอนไหนเราบอกว่าให้รอให้เขาบอกก่อนไม่ลงอ่ะเดี๋ยวพี่ก่อนอุ้ยแม่ไม่ได้ว่ะอ๋อนี่ก็อย่างนี้นี่อ่ะเด็ก
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวไม่ได้เฟลอันนี้ถ่ายวิดีโออยู่
นี่
แม่ได้ไงหน้าแอลหน้าแอล
นี่นะแอล
เอานะคะถ่ายใกล้หน้าใหญ่เลยโอเค thank you
เจ้า
โอเค I happy อันนั่งคนเดียว
อยู่โอเคไหมแฮปปี้ไหม
I'm okay I like it I love it
เขาถ่ายเร็วเขานั่ง
ถ่ายอยู่ค่ะ ปากแดงเชียแก้มแดงโดนหมาจูบเมื่อเช้า
โดนหมาขูดตั้ง
โด
แต่
นหมา
เช้า
จูบใช่ไหม
หมาจูบแต่เช้าเลยมันฝากปูนซีเมนต์เลย
เดินทางแล้วนะคะ1 ชั่วโมงเหรอแต่
จ้า
1 ชั่วโมงตัว1 ชั่วโมงค่ะ
วันละ50
ทัวร์รอบเกาะ50 นาที เดี๋ยวเราจะกลับมาตรงนี้แล้วก็ไปทานอาหารกันนะคะ เสียงแห้งนิดหน่อยเพราะนั่งตากลมมาเมื่อกี้แต่ทานยาแล้วค่ะ
Live your life แบบ
Thank you
โอเคมันหนึ่งหมายถึงว่ามันไม่ต้องใช้เงินมากมาย
ใช่
เล่นวิทยาศาสตร์เราก็มีความสุขได้
ใช่
วันเดียวเรา
แค่วันเดียวเราก็แฮปปี้แล้วเราได้
โอเค
ได้มากับเพื่อนมา
Welcome
เห็น
once again. Here we go.
Here we go ไปแล้วค่ะออกเดินทางแล้วออกแล้วนะคะ
Here on the right side of the vehicle is Avalon Bay. This is where the local residents anchor their boats when not in use. And more than likely where you came in on the ferry. If you look across the water, you'll see the green pier out there. Nothing really original about the name of the pier. They named it the Green Pier because as you can see, the buildings on it are painted green. I guess that's the color they're gonna stay. But it's just like any other pier. You'll find all the fun, food, game, and activities. But unlike most piers, we actually have a brick walk rather than a boardwalk. as you'll see here to the right side of the vehicle. But honestly, whatever your tongue is craving, take your pick. All the food is very good here in Avalon, especially the seafood. We are an island, and well, the seafood is fresh, fished from the ocean around us. I can attest to that. Early last year, I witnessed them pulling a 300-pound blue tuna onto the pier. They weighed it, they cleaned it, and they sold it to the local restaurants who cooked it. Later on in the year, I witnessed them pulling 150 and 160-pound swordfish onto the pier. They did the same with those, and those are the ones I've witnessed. That actually happens quite often. So the seafood here in Avalon is fresh. So good. Avalon is an incorporated city in the state of California. So it has its mayor and its council. We'll see City Hall as part of this city tour. The name Avalon comes from the depiction of the island in the book of King Arthur. The population here in Avalon is 4,000 people. And the area we're traveling through now is the residential area. Commercial areas mostly down there around the pier. Here's a fun fact for you. If you look to the left side of the vehicle here, this is Eucalyptus Street. If you look closely down Eucalyptus Street, no eucalyptus trees on Eucalyptus Street. You're going to see throughout the entire island we have eucalyptus trees, except for on Eucalyptus Street. We're not sure who named the streets, why they named them, what they named them. We also have a third street, but we do not have a first, a second, or a fourth street. Why they chose just the number 3? Not sure. Maybe it was the person's lucky number, huh? But it definitely gives us something to talk about. We've had a good number of movie stars that have owned property here on the island. Mostly older movie stars, because back in the day, this was the place to be. Close enough to Hollywood, close enough to get away. Marilyn Monroe lived right here on the left in this gray and white 3-story building. She actually lived here before she was famous. She kept the home as her getaway home from Hollywood and would visit here often. Her home has remained vacant ever since she died. Not sure what the estate is planning to do with the home, but if those walls could talk. Up here on the left side of the vehicle is the Catalina Island Museum. Great little museum with lots of exhibits with regard to the history of the island. Up here on the right side of the vehicle is the Atwater Hotel, one of the oldest hotels here on the island, just recently renovated. It's beautiful inside. You get a chance to walk through the lobby. Attached to it, you see here on the right, this black and white awning. That's the United States Post Office. I like to point it out because it's the only post office on the entire island. They fly the mail onto the island once a day. average at about 20,000 packages a day are flown onto the island. They drive the mail to this little post office. The local residents must rent a post office box because there's no mail delivery to the homes here on the island. Amazon and FedEx delivers to the homes. Here on the right side of the vehicle is Avalon Bay once again. If you look across the water as we make our turn, you'll see a round building out there. You see that round building out there? That's the casino.
คาสิโน
Don't get too excited
แปล
though.
ชอบเลยคาสิ
There's
โน
no gambling
ชอบเลยนะ
happening in that casino. Not one slot machine or poker table. I guarantee it. But the reason they named it the casino is because the guy who built it was Italian. And in Italian, casino means the gathering place. That's where the locals gather. It is a 12-story building. In its time, it was the tallest building in LA County. It has 2 floors in the building. First floor is the movie theater. Second floor is the dance hall, where the night